I am Muhammad Auwal Mashi, the State Administrative Secretary of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Kaduna.
As reported earlier that the registration process is towards ending, possibly July 31st of this month. Is there any possibility for another extension as people are trooping in for registration, and despite the fact that the government, state government from various states have declared public holidays?
You see, it's not possibly the 31st, but definitely the 31st. As the public is aware, we started the CVR, the Continuous Voter Registration, on the 28th of June 2021, and the intention was to do it for a complete year, to stop it on the 30th of June 2022. Now, unfortunately, we continued receiving a plethora of calls from members of the public that a lot of people have not registered, and all this culminated in, a suit against the commission being entered in a court of law by a civil society organization, the SERAP. Now, the commission, in its wisdom, because we are a public-based organization, and whatever we do it for members of the public, we decided to continue and await the outcome of what the court had to say. Now, on the 13th of July, just a week or so ago, a judgment was passed, and it was decided by the court that in our capacity as an independent body that has constitutional and legal backing, we have the right to start and stop the continuous voter registration. So we won that case. It so happened that we were already on it, like I said earlier, and in the wisdom of the commission, we continued with the continuous voter registration, and it was planned that it is going to end on the 31st of July. That is the next few days. Today is 26th or 27th, so we barely have 4 or 5 days to the end of the exercise. Now, coming back to what you just said, there has been declaration of public holidays by a plethora of state governments nationwide, and Alhamdulillah, Kaduna, my constituency here, happens to be one of those states. I want to say that that is a good move. That is a very positive move, because it will afford a lot of people the opportunity to register. Hitherto, there were a lot of people who were workers who didn't have the time or the opportunity to register. Now, this affords those categories of people to come and do their registration. As a matter of fact, not only workers, but members of the public who have not registered, I'm sure would like to use this opportunity to register. That is why I'm sure when you are coming, you must have seen the, deluge of people that have come to register. That is how it is nationwide. That is how it is in all the states of the federation. Now, coming back home here in Kaduna, the same thing is happening in all the 23 local governments in the states. As a matter of fact, let me also add that in addition to the state headquarters and the 23 local government headquarters, we also have roving teams that are moving from ward to ward doing the same thing. And this has been going on for more than 6 months now. And Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy to tell you that the figure so far has been very, very encouraging. Nationwide, we've registered well over 11 million people. And here in Kaduna, we've registered over 300,000 people, and that is a very, very remarkable figure, considering that Kaduna has been third all along. Our figures for 2019 general election was about 3.96 million. If you add to our current figure, we are going well over the 4 million mark. And Kaduna State has always been third, and I believe we are going to maintain our third position. The first position has been oscillating between Kano and Lagos. So the worst we can do, hopefully, inshallah, is that we are going to maintain our third position. So, again, to answer your question directly, the possibility of the commission extending the continuous voter registration period is nil. We are not going to increase, because we have done a lot, and we have given enough time for Nigerians to register. And this is simply because there are a plethora of things that we need to do between now and the general election, which is barely 6-7 months away. For instance, we need to recruit, we need to train over 1 million people, we need to, get hold of sensitive and non-sensitive material, we need to retrain and retrain our staff, that are going to conduct the election. As you are aware, the new Electoral Act, the Electoral Act 2022, gives us the leeway to use technology. And that is why, if you look at historically, most recent elections, we've had very little or no complaint with respect to the operational capability of the commission. So all this and much, much more make it absolutely necessary for the commission to suspend the continuous voter registration as soon as possible, so that we'll have enough time to concentrate on other aspects of the pending election.